What's up guys, welcome back to the next video on learning C++. My name is QDS Danny and you guys are watching my channel CoreIwood. In this video we're going to show you guys how you guys going to overload a function template. As you guys seen in the last video, we have shown you guys the explicit specialization, and we have shown you guys how you guys manually overload the function, generic function, and do the specialization. Please subscribe CoreIwood. As always, our programming videos will continue. At CoreIwood, we are committed to bring you the best programming videos. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. Click the bell icon to stay updated with my new videos. So now we're gonna see that how we're gonna overload our function. Say for example, we have a template. And we're going to put a template, and then we put our class T, for example, and now underneath we're going to come here and put a void, and you guys can put anything you guys like. For example, I'm going to put a void. Why I'm going to put a void? Because if you guys remember, back then I have created a function void, and I have overloaded that one in a function overloading. And now we have created class void, and inside the class void we put a T and put a W, for example, our XYZ. You guys now put a W. So now this one have a parameter of placeholder T, and now we name it W, for example, or you guys can put something else. All right, so now this ones have a C out, and now inside you guys can put it, this is coming from function void, and you guys can put here T of W, and now we're gonna put some sort of endl to end the line. All right, now so we have a function, we have the type template of function, we have type T and W, and we name it W, and now we identify this one is coming from this one, because shortly we're going to create another function with a different one with the exactly same thing. So now we're going to come here and we put a void, for example, and now you guys can put a, say for example 300, which is integer. You guys can put it this one. Keep in mind you guys need to put these numbers to say if our function is working perfectly. We're gonna come and we're gonna run, and you guys gonna come here. This is coming from the function void TW, and you guys notice if you don't see our number. Okay, now we're gonna come here, and if you guys want display your number, you guys need to put this parameter, your parameter here, void TW, the first void, or you guys can put the first void of TW, and you guys can come here and put another one. So you're gonna put a void T, or you guys can put a void of W, and you guys can put your W here. I'm gonna put some sort of equal, so you guys know that this is the number is coming from here. So now if you guys want to see your number, you can see your number here. And if you guys look in here, the W is 300, because if you guys notice, we did not put anything here, we just put a parameter here. That's a type, and that's we've named it W, and we're declaring here W. And you guys look at here, we don't care if it's double, float, or anything. You guys can put it, say for example 90, and make it double, and you guys look in here that we have changed it to double, no problem. All right, so now we're going to create the similar function. So you guys are going to see here we have a template. You guys can create another template here. So you guys going to copy the whole thing. We're going to copy the whole, and we're going to put it here to overload this one. So the first one is template. We can this is, keep in mind, that's the second template. This is the second template. All right, so that's our second template. And keep in mind here we have again the same ones. So the first one is we have a one parameter, and if you guys look in here, you can't leave it with one parameter. Our here class T, you can't leave it here. Then you guys need to change this one. For example, we're going to change this one class T, and then you guys can put a class K, for example TK. Yeah, No worries. So the first one here we have one type here, and we put a one type here. Now we have the same one, we have a class T. We're going to leave it this one as it is, and we can put a class K. And now here you guys need to put the two parameter. So here W, and then you guys can put a K. Leave this one's unchanged, and you guys can put a, say for example, WX for example. Alright, if you guys look in here, we have a template which is one type, class T. We have a class wood, and we have a parameter here, type, placeholder, and we name it W, and you guys are going to see here we name W. The second one, we have exactly the same ones with the class T, and we create another one, class K, because we want two parameter here. Now we have changed this one. So in order, if you guys remember with overloading, in order for you guys want to overload, you guys need to change the parameter here. So we are changing effectively the parameter, but the leave that the first one is T, when we name it W, the same one, and we name it K. You guys need to bring this one, this guy here, we name it X. So we're going to check we don't put anything X. Now you guys can put a X and Y. You guys can put a X and Y here, your X or Y here. So this is coming from the function would, for example. So first one, if you guys want to say W, and you guys going to see your W, and then you guys can going to see another one, which is going to be, and we're going to put this one, this, and the value, and X is, and then you guys can put an X for example. All right, the first one we had this one we had only one. If you guys look in here, one parameter here, and now we have a two parameter because we have two class here. So the plus T and K, and we have W and X, and now you guys can display W, and you guys can display X. So we're gonna come here, we put exactly the same one wood. We copy that one, we're gonna put a little bit down, and you guys can put a 390, or you guys can change this one. So I'm gonna change this one to 500. And 900 for example. So I'm gonna put two integer because I have two parameter here. You guys can't put it 3 because you don't have the room for 3, but you guys have room for 2. So if you're gonna run, and if you guys look in here, that's executed successfully here. The first one we have one which is type double coming from wood, and W, and it's gonna be 900. So if we have effectively overloaded our function. So if you guys look in here, that's the function wood with one parameter, and that's the function wood with two parameter. You guys can create with 3 parameter, 4 parameter, up to you, as long as your templates can hold that many. So you guys can create 3, no problem. So if you guys in here, you guys can change, don't get me wrong, you guys can change this one to double or float, whatever you guys want to do. Say for example, we're going to change the second one. Say for example, my channel is Kuraya Wood, for example. You guys can change the type, and when you run, you guys are going to see that X is Kuraya Wood. So that's what we have effectively changed this one. As I said to you guys, generic functions, you guys need to reuse it again and again. And because here the KX, now before the KX was representing number integer, now the K and X is representing the literal string. So you guys looking here that we have now the X is a literal string here. How amazing is the C++? We didn't even specify string. You guys don't see string, and now effectively with just a few lines we have overloaded our function. And as you guys know that this wood now and this wood is two distinct. They are not similar to each other. The first one have say for example one parameter here. The second one, which is the type template, has a 2 placeholder here. And you guys looking here, I put a class. You guys needs to this is constant. You guys needs to put a template, then you guys needs to put a class, and the class you can change the name. You can change this one as well, but because the second one is have a 2, and there is a 2 parameter here in the function, then the C++ sees this one totally differently than this one. So that's how you guys overload a function template. And you guys are going to see, it doesn't matter how many times you can put a 3 here, types here, T, K, X, Y, Z, 4, and needs to put a 4 here. then you guys needs to put a 4 here as well. But now we have a 1 here, and now we have effectively as you guys know that we have overloaded function template. So if you guys have a 2 here, you guys make sure you guys put a 2. Even if you put a 1, you still can get through, but there's a small bugs. So it's recommended if you guys want to put a room for 2, you guys can put 2. But if you guys say, for example, if you remove this one and if you try to put a 1, it's still okay. No problem. You don't gonna get any error. C++ behind the scene, even though C++ reserve the room in a memory for 2, and if you guys put a 1, but that's problem is that later on, if you guys don't forget this one, this is gonna get serious problem. Some problems you guys don't see on the screen, and some problem you guys gonna see screen. So if you guys don't believe me, if I run, I'm not gonna get any error. So I didn't get any error. If you guys look in here, C++ is quite okay with that, but the problem is that there is a room here empty in your memory which you guys need to fill, but it's recommended you guys need to fill this one with something, and because you guys have a 2 parameter here. Imagine if the hackers they discovered this one and they quietly put some sort of value here, executable, then the C++ gonna execute this one, this part. You guys normally don't see any error, but down the track, if your software goes ahead, and if you guys left here, there is a empty room dingling here, then the hacker is going to come and target that one. They just simply put some sort of value because it accepts value here. And if you guys look in here, of your functions got a 2 here, and then you guys needs to put to some problems you guys don't see at the compiler, don't give you any error, but later on, if you guys it's going to be very serious and fatal. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you guys have any question or comment our loading function template, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.